Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. Got a quick 30-minute yoga flow for you to work your whole body, especially focus on the core, so I hope you enjoy it. Namaste. Stand in mountain pose with the hands at the heart in Namaste. Take a few deep breaths here to lengthen the breath and bring our focus to the breath and think about creating a mind-body connection. Check your position in mountain pose. Feet should be together, heels slightly apart, drawing energy up through the legs, tucking the tailbone in, drawing the tummy button in towards the spine, tucking in the ribs, opening the chest and rotating the shoulders back and down, neck nice and long. And from here we're going to start moving with the breath. So we're going to inhale our arms up overhead and exhale back down. Still drawing the tummy button in. Inhale, arms up and exhale down. Inhale, arms up. Look up towards the hands if that's comfortable and exhale down. Inhale, arms up. Maybe gentle back bend if that's comfortable for you. Still drawing the tummy button in. And exhale, hinging at the hips, bending the knees and come into a forward fold. Have the knees bent as much as is comfortable for you. Maybe step the legs out, bring some softness. And from here we're going to do some more movements with the breath. So we're going to inhale, bend the knees and look forward. And exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale, draw the hands up the legs. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees and look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, looking forward, drawing the hands up the legs. And exhale down. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale down. And inhale, draw the hands up the legs. And exhale back down. Step the right foot back. Left foot back. Come into plank pose. Lower the knees onto the top of the feet. And sit back in child's pose. Stretching the arms out in front. And lower the chin and chest to the floor. And scoop through into a cobra pose. If it's more comfortable, you can come into Sphinx pose. Still drawing the tummy button in towards the spine, rotating the shoulders back and down, neck long. Hands either side of the chest, push up into tabletop, and then push back into child's pose. Okay, come onto the hands and knees, push up into a high plank. Think about drawing the tummy button in again, engaging all of the abdominal muscles, rounding the back slightly so you're in a nice strong plank. And right foot forward, left foot forward. Inhale, arms all the way up overhead to standing. And exhale, hands down by your sides. Inhale, arms up, look up. And exhale, hinging at the hips, slight bend in the knees. Hands down either side of the feet. Jump back to plank, or you can step back if that's more comfortable for you. Lower the knees, lower the chin and chest, and scoop through to cobra pose, or you can stay in Sphinx if that's more comfortable. Push back to plank, and then push the tailbone all the way up to the sky into downward dog. Step out the feet, get some movement towards the spine and the legs, stretching out the hamstrings, and roll back into a high plank. Rolling onto the toes just kind of strengthens your plank a little bit here, and then you can jump forward or step forward to a forward fold. And inhale, arms up over the head. And exhale, hands down to the sides. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, forward fold. Hands either side of the feet, jump back or step back to plank. From here, you can drop the knees, or you can just lower down into a chaturanga and then push into cobra pose or upward facing dog with weight on the top of the feet, legs lifted off the mat. Push back into downward facing dog. From downward dog, try to think about having a nice long back and stepping out the feet, tailbone pointing upwards. Okay, and then from here, you step or jump back to the top of the mat. And inhale, arms up, look up towards the hands, and exhale, hands at the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, forward fold. Jump or step back to plank. lower down chaturanga, inhale upward dog, and exhale downward dog. From here, right foot high up to the sky into three-legged dog. Just go as far as is comfortable for you. It doesn't matter if your leg's not super high. And then just get some movement in that top leg. And then the left leg. Stepping out the legs a little bit, and the left leg goes up. Bending that leg and straightening, maybe coming up onto the toes of the standing leg. And step back down and roll foot through to plank. Exhale chaturanga, inhale upward dog, and exhale downward dog. Inhale, right leg goes up high. Bend that leg and straighten. And then exhale, right foot comes in between the hands. Okay, from here we'll try and keep the back leg nice and strong. Come up onto the fingertips and then come up onto the knee of the front leg. Try to keep the core engaged, drawing the tummy button in towards the spine, opening the chest. We're going to inhale and lift the right hand up and exhale back down to the knee. Inhale, left hand up and exhale back down to the knee. From here, inhale to prepare and exhale both hands up overhead. Still thinking about that back leg, keeping that leg nice and straight. And exhale, hands down to the floor. Exhale, chaturanga, inhale upward dog, and exhale downward dog. Left foot up high, bend that knee, straighten, and then inhale and exhale. Left foot in between the hands, and come up onto the knee. Okay, we're going to inhale and exhale, left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, exhale, right arm up. Inhale, exhale, left arm down. Inhale to prepare, open the chest, and exhale, both hands up high. And exhale, hands either side of the foot, step back to plank. Exhale, lower down, inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Stepping out the legs. Inhale, right leg up, goes up high. Exhale, right foot in between the hands. Drop the back heel to a 45-degree angle and inhale the arms up overhead into warrior one, keeping the hips pointing forward, chest open, tummy button drawing in towards the spine. Check the back leg, make sure that's nice and straight. And then take a deep breath, inhale, and then exhale, open up into warrior two. In warrior two, the hips are pointed towards the side. Make sure the knees tracking over the ankle, arms spread out nice and wide. Back leg is engaged. And exhale, hands down either side of the feet. Lower down, chaturanga, inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Other leg, left leg goes up high. And exhale, left foot in between the hands. Lower the back foot. Inhale, arms up overhead, hips pointing forward, chest open into warrior one. Inhale, and then exhale, open the pose into warrior two. Try to get the hands as far away from each other as they can. Keep the knee over the ankle, back leg nice and straight, tailbone tucked under as much as you can, tummy button drawing in. Shoulders rotated back and down. Inhale, exhale, hands at either side of the foot, step back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga, inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. Step the legs out, stretch the hamstrings. Inhale. Right leg goes up high. Exhale, right foot in between the hands. Lower the back foot down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, extended side angle pose. Coming onto the knee or the floor, whichever is more comfortable for you. And with a nice deep bend in the front leg, back leg nice and straight, and extend the top arm overhead. And windmill those arms around, come into triangle, straightening the front leg. Thinking about lengthening the side waist. Inhale and exhale back into warrior two. Inhale and exhale, shift the body weight forward, hands either side of the foot, step back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. Left foot goes up high. And exhale, left foot in between the hands, arms up, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Hand to the knee, other arm stretched overhead, or you can have your hand all the way down on the floor. Inhale here, and then exhale, stretch all the way over to extended side angle pose. Inhale and exhale, straighten the front leg, windmill the arms up into triangle pose. Try to keep the hands as far away from each other as possible, straight line between the hands through the shoulders. And exhale, come back to warrior two. Shift the body weight forward, come into plank, lower down chaturanga, inhale upward dog, and exhale downward dog. Step the legs out again. Right leg goes up high. Exhale, right foot in between the hands, come into warrior two. Come into triangle pose with the exhale. Inhale, exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, warrior two. Shift the body weight forward, hands either side of the foot, step back to plank, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Other foot goes up high. In between the hands. Warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, triangle. Inhale. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale. Exhale, triangle. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Hands either side of the feet, step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. And step the feet out, stretching out the hamstrings, releasing any tension in the legs. Come back to plank, lower to the knees and the top of the feet. Make sure the knees and the feet are both hip distance apart, hands directly under the shoulders. Do some cat-cow stretches here. So we're going to keep the tummy button drawing in towards the spine. Inhale, open the chest, arching the back and look forward, and exhale, round the back, tucking the tailbone underneath to cat pose. Inhale, cow, arch the back, and exhale, cat, looking towards the tummy button, rounding the back. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. When you exhale, think about hollowing out the belly. And when you inhale, draw the tummy button in towards the spine as you arch the back and lower the shoulders down away from the ears as much as possible. Inhale, cat, round in the back. Exhale, cow, open the chest, rotating the shoulders back and down. Okay, from here we're going to do some more abdominal work. So with the same sort of breath and movement, extend your left foot out behind you and your right foot in front of you. Inhale, exhale, crunch them in together. And then to the side. Exhale, crunch. Inhale out. Exhale to the side. Inhale out. Exhale, crunch. Exhale, inhale. And the other side. Right foot out, left foot arm. And exhale, crunch. Inhale out. Exhale, side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, crunch. Exhale to the side. Inhale and come back down. We're going to add on to that a little bit now. So the same sort of movement. We're going to stretch the spine out a little bit with a couple more cat-cows. Inhale and exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Okay, left leg, right arm, inhale, exhale, crunch, inhale out, exhale to the side, inhale, exhale, crunch from the side, inhale out, and exhale, crunch, inhale, exhale to the side, inhale to prepare, and exhale, crunch, inhale, and exhale out, exhale, crunch, inhale, exhale, crunch, inhale, exhale to the side, inhale, back down. Okay, and same on the other side now, right foot, left arm, inhale, exhale, crunch, inhale, exhale to the side, inhale, and exhale, crunching from the side, inhale, exhale out, inhale, exhale, crunch, inhale to the side, inhale, exhale, crunch, inhale, exhale out, and crunch, and exhale to the side, inhale, exhale, crunch, inhale, stretch the arm and leg back out and lower back down. Okay, and then sit back on the heels, stretch the arms out in front of you into child's pose. Take a few deep breaths here, and then come back up into tabletop position and come up onto your knees. From here we're going to do some camel stretches. So check the knees are hip distance apart, rotate the shoulders back and down, draw the tummy button in, hands at the heart in Namaste, inhale, and then we're going to exhale, right arm up and rotate it behind you, grabbing onto the heel, and then left hand back, holding onto the heel. If it's more comfortable for you for a less deep stretch, you can be on your toes instead of the top of your feet, and then bring your arms one at a time back in front of you. I'll just demonstrate now the less intense stretch, so you're on the toes instead of the top of the feet, and then one arm then the other into camel stretch. In camel, keep your neck nice and long, pushing the hips forward, and getting a beautiful back bend. One arm at a time, bringing arms forward and sitting back onto the heels. And take a deep breath here, and exhale. Inhale, and come back onto the knees, come onto the hands and feet, step back into plank. And we're going to roll forward onto the toes, just strengthening that plank a little bit more. And we're going to do some side plank here, so lower the right knee down, come up onto the right hand and stretch the left hand up overhead. Keeping the body engaged, pushing the floor away with your bottom hand, and come back to plank. Roll onto the toes a little bit, a few times. Inhale and exhale, lower the left foot down, right arm up into a side plank. Inhale and exhale, stretch that arm over and come back down. Come back to plank, roll onto the toes. This time coming onto the right hand and rolling onto the outside of the right foot, inside of the left foot, and pull your arm up overhead, engaging the side body. Don't let it sag. And come back to plank, roll onto the toes a few times, and then come onto the left hand, rolling onto the outside of the left foot, inside of the right foot, and bring your right arm up overhead. Inhale, and then exhale the right hand back down into plank, rolling onto the toes again. This time stack the feet, come onto the right hand. If you want to stay with one of the modified versions, you can do, otherwise try and keep the feet stacked, body engaged, pushing the floor away. Excuse my daughter in the shot. And roll back to plank. Inhale, and then exhale onto the other side, stacking the feet, keeping the body engaged, pushing the floor away. Inhale, and exhale. Come back to high plank, and lower to the knees. Knees apart, feet together, sit back in child's pose. Take a couple of deep breaths here. going to move into a more advanced version of the plank. If you want to stay with any of the versions we've tried so far, then by all means you can do. Otherwise, come back up to hands and knees, push up into plank. Then we're going to inhale, exhale, stack the feet, left arm up high, and bring the left foot up as well. And from here we're going to inhale, exhale, bring the hand and foot together, trying to keep both of them as straight as possible. Rolling onto the toes a few times in plank. And exhale, right hand up now, right leg off the floor, and inhale, exhale, crunch them together a few times. And then roll back to plank. Lower to the knees, sit back on the heels in child's pose. Cross the shins, sit back on the mat. And straighten your legs out in front of you. If this isn't comfortable for you, you can always sit on a blanket or a block or something like that if you don't have the flexibility to sit with your legs stretched out. Okay, so lengthening the spine, inhale and exhale, bring the right leg in and give it a nice hug. Lower the right leg to the side, bring the foot to the inner thigh. Angle yourself over your bent leg and then over your straight leg, and inhale and exhale a few times. Stretch out that hamstring of that straight leg. And then on the third one, hold yourself over your straight leg, hands holding onto the foot or the calf, whichever you can reach. Bring that bent leg back in, stretch it up and gently lower it down to the floor, and then do the other side. So bring the left leg in and give that a nice hug, and then lower the left leg to the side, sole of the foot on the inner thigh of the opposite leg. Angle yourself over your bent leg, inhale and exhale, pulse over that bent leg a few times. Inhale back up, inhale and exhale over your straight leg, inhale up, exhale over the straight leg, inhale up, exhale over the straight leg. And then when you find your spot, holding onto the thigh or the calf or the foot, just relax and melt over that straight leg. Inhale back up, bring the bent leg in, stretch it up and lower it back down. Crossing the shins, come onto the knees and sit back. If it's comfortable for you, you can separate the feet, sit back in hero's pose, and from here put your hands behind you and open the chest with a lovely stretch. Come back, cross your shins and pull the soles of the feet together, holding onto the feet or the ankles, whichever is comfortable for you. Bend forward in cobbler's pose. If you don't have the flexibility to bend forward in cobbler's pose, you can have your feet slightly further forward in butterfly pose. And then just do some inhales and exhales here. And now come back into comfortable position, laying back on your mat. Feet around a foot apart, palms facing up, and final Savasana. This is our final relaxation pose, so we're just going to think about lengthening the breath. So we're going to inhale and exhale, being really conscious about where we're sending our breath. So inhale, chest, and exhale. Inhale the belly, and exhale. Inhale the shoulders, and exhale. And then inhale the chest, exhale, inhale the belly, and exhale, and inhale the shoulders, and exhale. You can stay in this pose for as long as you like, just making sure you're thinking about being mindful of your breath, making it nice and long and deep and soothing. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers and your toes. It might be nice from here to just bend the knees, bring your feet close to the body and do some gentle bridge, just to kind of wake up the spine, massage your spine a little bit. So one vertebrae at a time, just rolling your back off of the mat and slowly back down again. When you're ready, you can just roll over to your side and then push yourself up to seated. Come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Inhale, open the chest, rotate the shoulders back and down, neck nice and long. Namaste.